we definitely might not always feel it. We might not feel like going to a particular place. Maybe God is calling us to something new or something different, and we might just be comfortable and might not want to do it. Or maybe He is asking us to talk to someone that we don't know, or someone that, we might not want to talk to, and God is asking us to talk to that person. Even though we might not feel like doing those little things that God is asking of us, it's so important that we do them. If He's asking us to do something, it's so important that we put our feelings aside and do it, because it's for a reason. We might not know now, but it's for a reason. And I was thinking this morning about feeling. We want to feel the Holy Spirit move. We want to get the goosebumps, and we want all of the amazing feelings, right? And I thought about, like my husband. Me and my husband been married 16 years. And I was thinking, I don't always get the butterflies anymore. It's not like how it was in the beginning of our relationship. We was dating, and we had the butterflies, and we just felt so magical and like little kid like that when you first start following Christ. It's like you on cloud nine, and like nobody can make your day go bad. Every day is a good day. And it's a lot like that with God. It's like, when you start following Him, it's like, I'm floating in the clouds. Well, usually eventually at some point, you might not feel those feelings anymore. You might not feel like you're floating on a cloud anymore. But God is still with you. He is still you're still in His presence. He's still walking with you. He's still talking, even though sometimes you might not be able to hear. If we're not quiet enough, we can miss that still small voice. But He is always there. So sometimes, we can get stuck in our feelings. It's not going to always be like that. Just like with a relationship, it's not going to always be butterflies and rainbows and magic and all of this. With faith, we have to put our feelings away. No matter what that looks like in your life right now, we have to put our feelings away, and we have to focus on faith. That strong faith, just believing and having that assurance that God is with us. He's taking care of whatever is going on, if it's good, bad, whatever. He is taking care of us. He loves us. And it's just that trust that God is never going to leave us. He's never abandon us. We're never alone, even though the devil can make us feel like that from time to time. When we're going through hard situations, we might feel like we're alone. We don't have anybody. But we have God. We always have God. He is always with us. And He lives in our hearts, so He is always with us. So I just wanted to remind, I don't know if I'm just speaking to one person right now, but I just wanted to remind somebody that feelings are good. It's good to have feelings, but don't let it defy everything. Don't let it make decisions. Like sometimes you need to do those hard things, even if you don't feel it. If God is nudging you to do something, then sometimes you need to do it. Sometimes you need to make that move, or whatever it is. Sometimes we have to do that, because that's what God is calling us to do. And He sees the big picture. We don't see the road ahead of what's going to happen, but He can see way beyond. He knows what's going to happen in the future, and He is planning it all out for us. So we have to trust that our Creator knows what's best. And no matter what you're feeling, our feelings are fickle. They change like the wind, but He never changes, and He knows what's best for us, and He loves us, and He's always taking care of us. So I don't know who needed that reminder today, but I wanted to remind somebody that don't stay stuck in your feelings. Remain in your faith. Stay focused on your faith, and believing and trusting and having that confidence in our Creator. So have faith and focus on that. Focus on the truth, what it says in the Bible to be true, because the world is going to tell us so many different things. But let's focus on what God says. If God says it's wrong, then it's wrong. If God says it's right, then it's right. So let's focus on the truth and the faith that we have inside of us.